YouTube universe, my name is Zirra and welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to Zirra Reacts, the channel where we break down, interpret and do whatever we have to do to videos on the internet. Today's reaction is a collaboration with not just one but two different groups and performers that I have not reacted to before, so when moments like this arise, I am so incredibly excited. Youngblood and the Smashing Pumpkins. Two different entities that I never thought would ever clash, but I feel Youngblood has really unlocked a brand new path for him to walk ever since the Ozzy Osbourne, you know, influence on him and the mentorship that went down, and Ozzy essentially, you know, passing the torch to Youngblood before he passed. So when that happened, we've already had a collaboration with Aerosmith, which has officially become the upcoming theme song for WrestleMania for wrestling fans out there. We've now got Smashing Pumpkins getting on board. I'm really keen to see how these collaborations work and the things that they can do, because Youngblood himself is an incredible talent. I haven't sat down to dedicate myself to listening to him like perform and sing, but one of my closest friends is a huge Youngblood fan. In fact, by the time this video comes out, she would have actually seen Youngblood perform live here in Melbourne, Australia, which is absolutely fantastic for her. I'm so happy that she's getting to experience that. And I've heard, you know, when we go on road trips and stuff, like him in the car, but it's always kind of like background noise because we're always having conversations. So this is the first time I'm sitting down to dedicate myself to taking something in from him. It is a song that he has performed in the past before called Zombie, but bringing in the Pumpkins and bringing in such a unique voice to mix and blend with his own, I am very excited to see where this goes, because it can go in a completely different, you know, different way. It can be given a completely different tone, but I just feel collaboratively these two voices could blend so incredibly well. I cannot wait to see what this unlocks. Hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Before we dive on in, you know how it goes around here. Sit back, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Make room for the awesome. Make room to take everything in. We're going to do it nice and slow. I know some people like doing it fast. They've got me in trouble with my ex-wife. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, oh, that's probably a story for another time and one that might get me in trouble. But we're going to dive on into today's reaction video. I hope you guys enjoy Youngblood and the Smashing Pumpkins, Zombie.
To ask about the pain, I would lie.
Okay, I'm loving the vibe visually, because my understanding of this song is it was written particularly about his grandmother and losing her and seeing her become decrepit and kind of fading away. So it's a song that is going to lean into losing a loved one and, you know, the feeling that they would feel of potentially like being a burden, which is why it's called Zombie. Basically, you know, becoming decrepit and breaking down and feeling like you're like a dredge to society and things like that. So to be like in a cemetery fits that vibe. And without Youngblood, if you took Youngblood out of the situation already, this could definitely just be the Pumpkins sitting back and playing. Am I wrong? I mean, I just get Pumpkin vibes all over this already.
To fix my mind, I need time.
okay, that harmonizing vocally is really well done. That's I had a feeling they were going to complement each other incredibly well. I I can understand, like, some people are coming out, and when Ozzy passed the torch to Youngblood, a lot of people questioned why, because when you think of Ozzy, you think heavy metal, you think hard rock. And on the surface, like, Youngblood doesn't present that. And I can understand that to some degree, but man, he's got some good vocals. He's got some great vocals, especially for something that's really pared back and supposed to be a somber kind of theme. We're gonna run it back just before um maybe just before the chorus, right here. I think that this is a perfect time. Just listen to the harmony with these two men.
And out it's running out. Oh, I know I can't live without you. But this world keeps turning you too. Would you even want me? Looking like a zombie. Would you even want me? Want me? Want me? We could catch a spaceship to the moon, but we'd crash. Yeah, wouldn't last. 'Cause the world is just a figment of the fools.
Some got a feeling some Youngblood fans, because this is a Youngblood song before he's done it with Smashing Pumpkins. He's done it by himself in its purest form. He's done it as an acoustic, I believe, as well. So I feel there's going to be a lot of people coming out saying that the Pumpkins being here and this vocal has changed it too much. But as I said before, just the vibe this song gives off could be a standalone Pumpkin song on its own. And I think right here, the vocals that are coming through, he's proven it. He's proven it. We're going to take it back to his part, but I'm loving this. I'm loving it a lot.
We could catch a spaceship to the moon, but we'd crash.
Fits the vibe so well, right?
Yeah, wouldn't last. 'Cause the world is just a figment of the fools. I'll write this down. They don't care. So say your prayers. You're almost there. But it's running now. It's running now. Oh, I know that I can't live without you. But this world keeps turning you too. Would you even want me? Looking like a zombie. Would you even want me? Want me? Want me? Would you even want me? Looking like a zombie. Would you even want me? Want me? Want me? Oh, I don't know what else turned out to be. But you learn every moment, believe me. Would you even want me? Looking like a zombie. Would you even want me? Want me? Want me?
Yeah, I dug that a lot. A lot. And you know, I feel the sentiment isn't lost if you even look past the fact that this song was the feelings he felt when he lost his grandmother and kind of putting himself in her shoes, the lyrics, like, would you even want me looking like a zombie? I think you can attribute that to many different things, like people that are going through addiction and the physical form they undertake, people looking at themselves internally. I don't do drugs or anything like that, but I mean, there's been plenty of times in my life where I've kind of reflected on my physical appearance, especially as a bigger guy, and have questioned, would people want me? How do people perceive me? And it's something that even as a grown adult, I'm always kind of running through my brain. So this, even though it's kind of pointed in one direction and kind of pathed you down that certain way, you can add your own interpretation. And I feel that is the best thing about art, whether it's in physical form, whether it's, through music, we can take on board so many, art forms and interpret it our own, and we can attribute it to our own lives, even if there is a direct meaning. And I feel that gives that particular piece of art more power when you can do that. And I think this track definitely does it. Again, I feel there are going to be some young blood purists out there that don't like this because it's a little bit different, because obviously it's not Youngblood just singing it on his own. He's got the Smashing Pumpkins there. He brings his own Smashing Pumpkin vibe to the vocals. And I personally think his vocal added to the track because it felt a little bit otherworldly. But I mean, I haven't heard the original, like I haven't sat down and dedicated myself to taking that on. So maybe my opinion would change if I heard the original. Maybe that's something I have to react to moving forward. Who knows? But irregardless of the fact, that was beautiful, especially as somebody, as I said, that can attribute that to feelings that I have had before. I have lost all of my grandparents, so definitely a sentiment shared there too. And especially with some of the circumstances with how they spent their last days on earth, it's hard to believe that people would think that. And it's really daunting. It's really eye-opening. It's very raw. It's very emotional. And that has me really excited to check out more of Youngblood moving forward, because if that's something that he ties into all of his performances, I've seen him perform, like the Aussie songs that he has done for the Aussie tribute and everything that went down. But outside of that, not much. So I'm very keen to check him out further. If you're a Youngblood fan and you're watching, feel free to let me know some tracks that I need to throw on my must watch and must react to list. I was appreciated a lot. If you did enjoy today's reaction, do hit that like button down below. If you were new around here, I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button as well. Get on board the community we are building together. And let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of today's video. I would appreciate that a lot too. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here. And as always, I will catch you guys next time.